Hey, what's up? It's payday again. It's Tuesday morning, almost 4 o'clock in the morning on December 20th, and I had an awesome week. It was busy on the weekdays, it was busy on the weekend. I was never worried about hitting my $2,000 goal, and hopefully it's not peaking right now, but it seems like it might be the peak of the delivery season here in the Phoenix area. But let me show you how I did. My Uber pay just dropped in a little bit ago. I was still busy doing some Doordash. Doordash had some peak pay that helped out tonight. But $4.99.13 from Uber. And I did a lot more Doordash, obviously. No, I'm still having issues with the Dasher Direct. There's that last, if you watched my video about it, they cut me off for the $5,000 limit for transferring it into my account. And so there was the final remaining payment. $28.56 was all that was left. Here's the ones that I'm doing every day, and then there's the previous Uber. So my account's like short money right now because they're withholding it. And I'll show you that towards the end. I'll show you the Dasher Direct app and what it's doing. So this is different than what it's going to show on the Uber app because of a tip that didn't make it through. There's my week so far on Uber for this week. This week started off good. So I worked all 7 days on both apps. Only 61 deliveries on the Uber Eats. $34 hours. And these stats, the cancel's wrong because I canceled 2 tonight. I canceled 1 IHOP because the customer messaged me that I better make sure it's the right food. So I immediately abandoned that order. If they say anything that shows that they're going to be an asshole, I won't finish the delivery. 21% is pretty good on Uber. I don't know why they're giving me the free pass on the cancels. I canceled 2 tonight. Here comes a Doordash order. $7 miles for $9. I hate those apartments. You can't get in. There's no way to get in. There's no gate code. So you have to communicate. You have to talk to them. That's pretty far too. They're about to kick me off. They won't let me go past 4 a.m. So that'll be the 3rd time they've ended my dash this shift. Okay, let's look at the Doordash now. There's this week. Started out good. 16, 69, 61. 97.5 hours of dash time. $234 deliveries. So I did close to 300 total for the week. I don't have any reimbursements, and it told me that I was getting one when a customer canceled while I was at the restaurant. It never came through, and I didn't care. I was glad. I don't want them to have any reason to screw with me. So this total for this week was 2168.74. $2,168.74 was what the combined two were, the Uber deposit. And let's go look at my other stats. Acceptance is at 22. This new account is closing in on 1,000 deliveries. My rating, oh, it's down, or it's up more than it showed right there. I think I finally cleared a couple of the negative ones. Somebody gave me a 2. Like, I would never give a 2. When I was rating passengers as a Uber and Lyft driver, if I was pissed, I gave them the 1. Like, or if they did something just barely, I would give them a 4. But I never did those other 3s or 2s. It's weird getting a 2. All right, let me edit out my Dasher Direct login. So here's my balance that's being held hostage right now. It's like close to what they ripped me off for. A little bit higher than what they stole from me. So something weird happened. I'm checking this every day to see if the 30 days has renewed. And on Sunday morning at like 10 a.m., I go to this move the money, send money to someone. And it's got $141.65 allowed. So I'm like, okay, is it going to start trickling up every day? Like clearing what I deposited last month? Like, but it hasn't added to that since Sunday. Today's Tuesday morning now. So I just didn't even do it because I wanted to show you this, but such a pain in the ass to deal with it like this. And I mean, when I was all the years that I was doing Uber and Lyft rides, I was in some Facebook driver groups that were, and I would show screenshots of my pay, and you can tell that you don't cash it out. And they're like, "Why don't you cash out? Why do you let them borrow your money and get the such and such card?" And I totally thought it was stupid, and it was just easier to wait for the weekly, and I was right. And the only reason I'm dealing with this Dasher Direct BS is because of the fact that they stole a week's pay from me. So I'm gambling that they can't steal it out of this Dasher Direct app, but they haven't sent me the card. So, and I immediately got the red card in the hot bag, and then I ordered a duplicate red card, and it came in like 4 days. So I don't believe that about the delays in the postal service, and I think it's intentional. They're withholding it intentional for some reason. I don't know why they would withhold it, because I know they want you to use that for purchases because they make money off the processing fees. So, but it's Christmas week. That's 4 in a row over 2,000. So it should be 5 in a row, I would think. I started off good, and Christmas is better. I don't think it's because there's more orders. I think it's just because there's less drivers. So Christmas was awesome last year. Thanksgiving was awesome. So Christmas is going to help this week's pay and next week's, because it's on Sunday, but people are going to have the Monday off for the actual holiday. So it should be a good next couple weeks, I hope. So 4 in a row. I matched my previous streak of 4 in a row. So this working season, I'm going for the highest consecutive over $2,000 payouts on this week that we're on right now. So check that out for next Tuesday morning, and I might show you a little bit of my thinking about showing my Christmas Eve night, like middle of the night when it's actually Christmas morning, and showing you what orders are coming in. It's going to be more limited. Thanksgiving was all Jack in the Box, and I had to delete that video because of the copyright claim. So hopefully I can get one done on this next holiday. All right, that's it for now. We'll talk soon. Later.